Hi, guys, welcome back to my Dreams Reality Podcast. I'm your host, Alfaro, and we are back for today's podcast. Today's episode, we'll be looking into the title Excellence, the Self-Reciprocating Effect. You know how people are still arguing about whether it is passion or excellence itself that actually pushes people. But I believe that excellence in itself, like the path to mastery itself, for you to get to be the master, some people, they start from passion and then they go on to be excellent at something. But then again, we have another group. For these people, it's vice versa. They start with excellence and then they have passion. Now they love their craft, they love doing what they do. For me, I would say I started with passion. And then, well, I'm not yet there. I'm not yet excellent at podcasting or any of the other things that I'm pursuing and doing. But the point is, you have to start from somewhere. And in this process, for you to get to where you can be excellent, you have to be passionate. This is the route, the path that I advise most people. Because, passion is a form of love. It's different from the kind of love that we have for our parents. It's different for the kind of love we have for our spouse or partner or any of our friends. Passion is a love that is, I would say it's second from the romantic love when it comes to jealousy. Like it has this energy, this drive. It's almost like hate, but it's not hate. So for you to be passionate, you have to have a reason. You have to have a why to why you're doing what you're doing. Maybe you grew up from nothing. You came from nothing. You came from a household that didn't have much, where you had to have like maybe 2 meals per day, sometimes one, sometimes you had to go to sleep on an empty stomach. That can be your driver. That can be your source of passion. That can actually ignite the flame in your heart for you to be passionate and you go after it. Well, some people will say, hey, bro, how is this important to us? Do we really need to be passionate? Yes, you need to be passionate because passion, it reciprocates the process that will lead you to being a master. Passion and excellence, they go hand in hand. They are partners in your pursuit of mastery. Because mastery is something that you can never attain. It is a journey where you get close to the goal, to the destination, but you never really get to arrive. Because on your journey to be a master, on your journey to mastery, there's always something to improve. There is always something to improve. You get to die before you even reach mastery. People, they say, hey, this is a master so and so and so. But I say, no, they're not a master because they haven't reached mastery. Mastery is a journey that you don't get to reach the destination of. It's a journey where you can be called a master because you're getting closer and closer, or you're very close, but you're not yet there. So on your way to becoming a master, you have to achieve excellence in many areas, in many primal areas, even the little things. The little things, they matter. Let me tell you something about most people, what people think of most of the time. I used to think this way too. People think that the small things don't matter, but actually the small things make the big things. When you're passionate about something, you observe everything you do when you're doing that thing, and you see every single minor error, every single small detail to everything you do. It's like when I listen to my own podcast. When I listen to my podcast, I don't really, it's something that I do enjoy. There are things that I do enjoy about my podcast. But when I listen to my podcast, the thing that I hear the most is mistakes. And then when I get the mic next time, when I do another episode, I work on those errors. I work on those flaws so that I improve. But even after I've done that, I always come across another mistake. I always come across another flaw. So mastery is a journey that you don't get to reach the destination of. It's a journey that's all about like the journey itself. It's about the experience, the feeling that you will experience on your way there. It's never about the destination. If you make it about the destination, passion will kill you. Because when you're passionate, you have an intense drive to achieve something, an intense drive to prove something, maybe to yourself, maybe to your friends and family, maybe to whomever you want to prove something to. But passion is a driver. I advise people to start from passion. And for you to be passionate, you have to have a strong why, a strong reason to why you're doing what you're doing. Because now this is a self-reciprocating process. When you're passionate, you will be excellent. And then when you're excellent and you're starting to lose that hunger, that drive, that passion that you had at the beginning, excellence will again reciprocate and it will generate passion. And then the cycle repeats. So it'll be passion, excellence, passion. It will never stop. As long as you are always looking at what you are going after, as long as you have your eyes on the prize, this process is going to be self-reciprocating. And then some people will say, well, my friend, bro, what would we call excellence? What is excellence? Excellence is a high level of performance. When I say high level, if we're talking about percentage right now, I would say 85% to 99%. No one ever reaches 100, but 85% to 99%. That would be excellence. So in many of those areas, because, let's say this is a sport, let's say this is sprinting. There are basics to sprinting. There is how you start, how you launch yourself from the ground, and then how you finish. And then there's also part of the race where during the race, there's a time that you have to accelerate, you have to maintain your pace, all those things. Those are all the basics that you have to master. Those are all the basics you have to be excellent at before you become an overall master of your craft. Same with any field that you're in, be it singing, there are basics to singing, and be it football, there are basics to football. So your passion will be the determinant to you being a master, because passion will generate excellence. And when you're excellent, you will be a master. Not because you have achieved mastery, but you're getting closer to mastery, or you're very close to mastery. So, ladies and gentlemen, be passionate. Find a reason why you're doing what you're doing, or why you would want to do what you want to do, or why it is important to you. Whatever the reason may be, make sure it's a strong why. Make sure it's a strong reason, and because strong reasons, they can push you beyond your limits. Viktor Frankl says, a man who has a why for a living can endure almost anyhow. You know what that means? That means if you have a reason to do something, you can endure almost any sort of pain because you have a strong reason. So, ladies and gentlemen, find your why, find your reason. That way you can get passionate. When you're passionate, that passion will generate excellence. When you're excellent, you will get closer to mastery. And when you're closer to mastery, you will bring your dreams to reality. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the My Dreams Reality Podcast. I'm your host, Alpha Ro, and we are back. Oh, sorry. The show has come to an end. See you guys next time. Anyways, this actually proves why I say that I love this podcast. I was about to start another episode. Wow. I love this podcast. See you guys next time. Anyways, I guess we're having a good time finally on the podcast. Man.
Pachikuna tita kuzipasando Nanita nekuzimbisa Nekungo simbiswa Yeah. You say you know me, but you don't know my story. When no see it, I say you go. Yeah. You say you family, usingazi ve paini Irimu moyo manguwa Yeah. Mundi siye Muga mukana zinu ndinosidawo mundisiyewo ndipaimukana zinu ndinosidawo kana zehondo zinu ndinosidawo kana kunyarara zinu ndinosidawo kana zehondo